needed going public. That's what I said. So that's the scandalous thing that he's referring to that was said on this phone call. And like I said, Jamie didn't even remember what the hell he was talking about. I had to remind him, yeah, that was the call. We thought our phones were hacked and we were telling him, look out for this and that. And Bradley Jones, welcome to the stream. Hey, how are you?
This is what I'm going to say, sir. I've heard what Odin has. He told me about this about 2 weeks ago, and I asked him to try to work it out. And he has everything he says he has. I don't think this is going to be positive in any which way for anybody. Is there any which way we could just try to kill the whole thing and just quit talking about it and do his thing?
I will end this broadcast right now, and I will put this to private if he puts his video to private and stops with us.
Well, he's not the one actually carrying this on. In all fair and honesty,
I'm not. I'm not the one carrying this on at all.
He has tried very hard. I'm very neutral in this whole thing, but
he hasn't tried at all. I don't have any videos up of him. He went live against me today.
Hey, it's more about Jamie than it is about you. I don't think he's really gearing this towards you.
He sent a picture that I showed him where I looked 90. I was going to show the actual picture on here. You know,
you're more like collateral damage. I'm just being honest. This whole thing.
Okay, well, I always am. So me being collateral damage, should I not speak up for myself and I'm going to get attacked because I speak up for myself? Should I just let myself get bullied again? I mean, what do I do?
No, I think we just need to have a conference call and do this behind the scenes. I don't think it's going to be positive this way.
Actually, Rally, I did what he's referring to in the video. I did offer to do a call with him and Christy. I did offer to do that, and he didn't want that. So what am I to do?
I think we just need to try it again.
Okay, here's the thing. Then I am going to report his video for hate speech because he does use the faggot word twice.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's fair, and I'm sure he's been flagged by tons and tons of people.
Okay, I'm going to flag him. That is my right because I don't want anything to do with him. I don't post videos on him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk about him. Like I said, I was actually given some evidence that I hadn't had before, and I felt morally obligated to give it to him. So I did contact Chrissy, and I said, hey, I don't like ODN. I can't stand him, but I was, I feel obligated to pass this on. She contacted him and said something nasty about me, didn't want to see the evidence, didn't want anything to do with it. So I didn't do anything to this guy.
Even if he has some clip of Sarah or Holly saying, yeah, he's definitely gay, he likes dick.
Even if he has clips of both Holly and I saying, that man likes to suck a dick, fuck him. It was taken when we were pissed off at him. You have to understand he was talking to two women.
What you're going to show in order to prove is like a screenshot of me saying that or like a recording of me saying that. Otherwise, it's not fucking proof. I hate when people say,
so you're thinking that if he holds it, it's more powerful than if he releases it. There's a word for that. I can't find it.
Blackmail. But it's incorrect blackmail because he's withholding this conversation in which I did say these things, but he's twisting the context. The context was I wouldn't care if he did get his dick sucked by a guy. I want him so bad, I'll have him. I mean, that was the context. It was not anything that would make Jamie look bad at all.
Okay, I get it.
And like I said, if he does have those recordings of Holly and I crying and kvetching about Jamie, we were digmatized, and sometimes that happens. And people need to understand we're women, we're emotional beings, but Holly and I were mature, respectful, and professional, and we've handled things as best that we can. So
I just feel like at some level we're just providing the other people their content.
She's acknowledging that the fucking thing exists. Now, me personally, I heard her say that shit even when she wasn't mad at James. She wasn't mad a bit at James, and she was still saying that he was gay. And she didn't care that he was gay. She regularly hangs around gay men. She apparently finds them attractive. The idea that a man doesn't want her, but she wants him, I mean, it's no big shocker that a woman would find that attractive for some unknown reason. The idea that, the dude's rejecting you or something. I don't know. But the fact is that she's acknowledging that this shit exists. I've been saying it for months now that it exists. It absolutely exists. Did I record it on her? No, I didn't record it, but I heard it numerous times out of her mouth. And every woman that's ever been with Jamie that I have been around, any length of time at all, has stated such. And it's not just one sexual experience with a guy in the past, it's multiple sexual experiences with guys in the past. The dude is gay, portraying himself as a straight man because that's how he makes a living, as a straight man, when in reality he is gay. That's just a fact.